You're anonymous.
Greetings, citizens of the world. Rupert Murdoch is at it again. After turning National Geographic into a marketing arm for weapons manufacturers, he's putting a crushing blow on internet freedom. He wants to surcharge media through ISPs in a way only the MSM can afford. And now with Fox joined to Disney, the corporate hands wielding the MSM has shrunk even more. To get the News Corp corruption, you must understand their PR firm Bell Pottinger and the type that run with Rupert Murdoch like Mark Hurd. Sinar Mas acquires palm oil, exterminating endangered species in illegal logging. PR firm Bell Pottinger keeps them out of trouble. Bell Pottinger keeps heat off of the largest African weapons and oil trader, Paramount Group. Raytheon, Kinetech and Sodexo of Metrics Consortium are contracted up 30 years with the US military thanks to Bell Pottinger. Imperial Tobacco, marketed by Bell Pottinger. Covering wage theft as slave wages, Bell Pottinger.
McDonald's has a wage theft problem. The illegal withholding of wages or the denial of benefits that are rightfully owed to an employee. Examples include not being paid for all hours worked, not being paid required overtime.
DP World's terrorism, trafficking of weapons and humans, buried by Bell Pottinger.
Result: DP World UAE is among the few major terminals in the world with the ability to handle the largest 12,000 TEU ships soon to be operational.
While on the subject of human and weapon trafficking, we would like to remind you UN peacekeepers have raped 60,000 with ever-growing new cases.
Amnesty says the information they've collected strongly suggests a young girl was raped by a blue helmet during a patrol and house search to apprehend a criminal.
This is part of the mobile phone footage showing an 18-year-old Haitian man allegedly being assaulted by Uruguayan peacekeepers in uniform.
Not only are the countless rapes, but many are children, and in places like Haiti UN peacekeepers run child prostitution rings.
One victim said a commander took her to these storage containers for sex. Another is said to have had sex with dozens of peacekeepers over a 3-year period.
Corrupted as their practices are, in countries we are not at peace with they are worse, like Syria.
That if you go to these distributions, that you will have performed some kind of sexual act in return for aid.
Meanwhile, in humane trafficking of the Geneva Convention violating cluster bombs, hidden by Bell Pottinger. Bell Pottinger spoofs clients' Wikipedia facts. We've pointed out PR firms' damage, as with Interpublic hiding BNFL whom poisoned Irish seas with nuclear waste. Bell Pottinger helped. Theoretically, Nuclear Decommissioning Authority decommissions dangerous nuclear programs, but NDA is in bed with BNFL, ties hidden by Bell Pottinger. Bell Pottinger-backed News Corp has secret elite annual meetings. News Corp media domination revenue exceeds many countries. Gross mistreatment of employees and anti-union activity has created a host of satire versions of News Corp outlets criticizing the company. During the whopping strike for workers' rights, Murdoch fired 6,000 employees.
From behind the razor wire, Murdoch's papers tell us of a new heroism free of unions, with greater choice, more pages, more fun. There is no doubt whose interests Murdoch is seeking to protect. One of a handful of multinational media magnates, Murdoch has built up a global empire in the major communications industries: news, TV, films, entertainment.
News Corp outlets justify fucking workers and even society at large dodging taxes.
There's numerous corporations who want to leave America, put their headquarters, couple of jobs overseas so that they can take advantage of lower tax rates over there compared to the sky-high rates over here. Now, the president wants to put a fence around America, stop anybody leaving. That's what he wants to do, instead of encouraging them to stay.
Antitrust laws against News Corp in '95 proved more than the FCC could take on, despite News Corp cornering Australian media.
We've got a long journey to go on, but I think it's really exciting because you can see the positive impact that you can have just with your current subscriber base and how you can move your business forward.
And much of Europe. Tony Blair kept antitrust laws from affecting News Corp in trade for pro-Blair News Corp propaganda and nights with Murdoch's trophy wife.
Looking at this, you had extracted really as much as you could from Mr. Blair in terms of policy promises. He'd gone a considerable distance in your direction. You assessed he'd gone as far as he was ever going to go, so you endorsed him. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
News Corp runs propaganda for UK's Dick Cheney, David Cameron, known to the English as a cunt.
Now, looking back through my family heritage, I'm humbled to learn that I am in fact a massive cunt.
News Corporation dodged taxes by registering in the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Virgin Islands and the Dutch Antilles. Fear News Corp owning Dow Jones and Wall Street Journal. Our market understanding. They control. Question News Corp market authority. News Corp makes dangerous investments to which the Dow always reports a passing grade. A majority vote in News Corp belongs to Saudi Prince Al Walid bin Talal, ensuring propaganda in favor of oil baron wars. Murdoch himself is heavily invested in Genie-oiled drilling the Golan Bank of Syria against the Geneva Convention.
The second largest shareholder in News Corp now is Saudi oil tycoon Prince Al Walid bin Talal.
80% of the tools that bought Cheney and Rumsfeld false intelligence of Al-Qaeda linked to Saddam did so because News Corp's Fox News CEO of National Cash Register Mark Hurd co-ran News Corp and became chair of HP, replacing Pat Dunn over criminal concerns Hurd would drum.
I'm sorry here, but you believe that I could call whoever your carrier is and say, I'm Congressman Greg Walden, I'd like Mrs. Dunn's phone records. Cell, home, office.
It really didn't surprise me.
You're serious?
Mark Hurd rivaled even Rupert's corruption in News Corp till 2010.
President, News Corp. Wealth, $7.4 billion. Rupert Murdoch has unprecedented power over the media through an empire that includes Fox News, The Wall Street Journal, and hundreds of other outlets. Murdoch has fostered a culture of corruption involving lying to federal investigators, offering bribes to politicians, and giving right-wing talking points to anchors. Fox News even got a Florida appeals court to rule in 2003 that news can be lied.
Mark Hurd replaced Carly Fuck-Ups as HP CEO. HP employees knew Hurd's irrational budget-slashing history. HP CEO Hurd cut R&D. Progress at HP stopped. Fauna already cut workforce by 20%. Hurd slashed 10%, another 16,000 from an already gutted HP.
Well, I was just talking about what a tool former HP CEO Mark Hurd is. Man, what a goddamn maroon!
And replaced well-paid senior members for young people with no experience or demands. Pointless awards are today's zeitgeist. San Francisco Chronicle gave Mark Hurd CEO of the Year award in 2008. The concurrent sex abuse scandal was accepted by HP. But white-collared crime proved worrisome. Though married, Hurd sexually harassed a buxom greet named Fisher. He tried to trade sexual favors for insider trading tips.
So for example, if the CEO knows about a big contract they're about to land, or they're going to lose a major lawsuit, she cannot use that inside knowledge to trade the company's shares before the public learns about the event.
His sad attempts to woo included delusional bragging about his harem replete with Sheryl Crow. Hurd would call Fisher into his office on business, then tried to fondle and chase her like some 50s cartoon. CEOs travel. Mark Hurd often flew off route just to hit on Fisher. Continuously rejected, Hurd pushed Fisher to into dinner on HP's tab, demanded hugs, or to sleep in his room and have sex with him.
This is the creep. When you're out at a club and you see a fly girl, do the creep, and do the creep. And if you wanna make friends at the ATM, do the creep, and do the creep.
Fisher tried to resolve harassment peaceably to no avail. Fisher got legal help.
HP. Ms. Fisher's letter dated June 29th accused Mr. Hurd of sexual harassment. In a statement made through Ms. Fisher's lawyer,
Investigating HP found falsified documents. HP fired Hurd with $40 million severance and over $35 million in preferred stock and bonuses. But selfish prick Hurd froze HP wages to ensure a HP compensation package beyond any 2008 CEO.
All right, we have breaking news. Hewlett-Packard CEO Mark Hurd is stepping down, and the company saying in its press release as a result of a sexual harassment investigation.
That month, Larry Ellison hired Hurd to steal HP tech.
theCUBE presents an exclusive on-the-ground conversation with Oracle CEO Mark Hurd.
Ellison's plan wasn't becoming HP, but to stop depending on HP or IBM platforms for Oracle software. Hurd sold HP trade secrets. HP sued for their compensation stock options. Considering Oracle's new advantage that stock didn't matter, Hurd kept the $40 million and bonuses. HP pulled an Ellison hiring oppositional SAP-fired CEO Leo Apotheker.
When we talk about the big companies, the Fortune 100 and 500 companies, you can see that the pictures over there just say talk for themselves. Walmart, ExxonMobil, Ford, Apple, Adobe, Unilever, Chevron, Bank of America, GM.
Oracle CEO Mark Hurd got to work cutting 5% off all employee wages and stripping benefits. While Hurd was News Corp board director, scandal after scandal came to light. Rupert Murdoch's pet sprawling global news outlet set illegally garnered intel by bribing cops. News Corp wasn't story hunting but getting mobile phone hacks and confidential records. Police Chief Paul Stevenson cost 20 spa days.
I have this afternoon informed the Palace, Home Secretary and the Mayor of my intention to resign as Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police Service.
But beat cop standard rate was 100 grand. Court cops resigned. Court News Corp journalists like News of the World's Sam Hoare mysteriously died with no investigation. Media outlets outside of News Corp have also been hacked. Many of these were weakened to overtake like Ostar, or crushed into non-existence like on Digital.
It's strange that given heads of state managed to go in the front door.
Yes.
Yet you have to go in the back door.
Yes. That's the choice of the Prime Minister, or their staff, or whoever did these things.
So was it under the Prime Minister's direct instructions that you come in the back door?
I was asked would I please come in through the back door.
I don't think my father would have any direct knowledge of the arrangements that were being made for his entry or exit from a particular building, Mr. Sheridan, respectfully. Okay.
Whatever concern Murdoch seemed to have was proven wrong when he was secretly recorded in anger of the Bort police who violated terms of their hire.
Why the police behaving this way? It's the biggest inquiry ever. Well, it's next to nothing.
and now they're arresting their own who never even took money.
It's alleged that a News Corp subsidiary called NDS hacked encryption codes of commercial pay TV rivals and made them available to viewers who wanted to watch but not pay.
It turned out that it was actually just someone from the newspaper that had hacked into it. So it brought horrible, just a horrible situation for the family, but it was a mistake that was made. Presumably this is happening all the time.
Hacking is expected considering Allen & Company advisement. Allen & Co. dominators leading tech platform investors.
Trade titans gathered at the summit include the chief executives of CBS, Apple, IAC and Dell. The former CEO of eBay was also seen arriving, along with the co-founder of online gaming company Zynga.
2010 Hurd's habitual white-collared crime appeared.
Month after committing conduct violations tied to a former company contractor. Hurd has been a director at News Corp since 2008. The filing said that Mr. Hurd had not been nominated for re-election to the board.
2013 antitrust laws caught News Corporation Fox separated. The News Corp world domination logo softened. Bell Pottinger PR and $700 million in government bribes kept the light off News Corp's News America marketing espionage and further monopolization. Fittingly, American News Corp headquarters are at the Rockefeller Center. Only Rockefellers and Rothschilds get Murdoch's geopolitical control. Bell Pottinger buried News Corp's pension freeze as it had pension fraud for NYRUX. News Corp gets billions in government subsidies. In fact, for those of you concerned about entitlements, we could cut 2/3 now by not giving the 1% tax money. News Corp executives demand bias slanted coverage for cornering the right-wing market. News Corp isn't right-wing. News Corp lobbies deep state. Hillary Clinton received more than any other politician.
Action. Citizens, you will elect me. I will be your leader. Okay, great.
News Corp lobbies more than open secret search of News Corp would show. News Corp owns multiple lobbying firms like Elmendorf, Ryan and Harbinger. News Corp and their lobbying firms have always been behind deep state trilateral commission members, which include Bush but account for Al Gore and Bill Clinton as well.
Sexual assault, harassment, and even pedophilia. I mean, take for example Kevin Spacey, accused of accosting a 14-year-old boy, with 14 others now since coming forward with accusations that he is without a doubt.
News Corp and Fox employ Clinton's advertising agency Glover Park Group.
It's a simple but powerful idea. We believe that we are stronger together.
And while we're on the subject of fucking arsehole secret neoliberals, we'd like to extend a zero-sec fuck you to Bernie Sanders for promising the poor moon to reap their little cash and turn around and give the DNC $270 million.
And we are going to take the political revolution into the convention in Philadelphia. Thank you. Madam Chair, I move that the convention suspend the procedural rules. I move that all votes cast by delegates be reflected in the official record. And I move that Hillary Clinton be selected as the nominee of the Democratic Party for President of the United States.
Hopefully the Clintons era dies with Rupert, right? So fucking wrong. Her cabinet is backing Zuckerberg 2020 as they are also Facebook board. And Rupert's son James is a News Corp mafia boss.
You're familiar with the word mafia?
Yes, Mr. Watson?
Have you ever heard the term omerta, the mafia term they use for the code of silence?
I'm not an aficionado of such things.
Would you agree that it means a group of people who are bound together by secrecy, who together pursue their group's business objectives with no regard for the law, using intimidation, corruption, and general criminality?
I'm not familiar with the term particularly. I've heard it vaguely.
Increasing already limitless seeming power. Fox plans joining Disney. 6 media owners become 5.
Do you believe that if this deal gets reinvigorated, and it might, given the stock reactions of the two yesterday, the executives see it and go, oh, the market wants this.
Despite closet liberal lean in political deep state, News Corp still dominates a right-wing audience with Fox News and establishment Christianity like BeliefNet.
Which do you think is a greater threat to the American family? Divorce or gay marriage?
Today's Mark Hurd skull-fucked Oracle. The last 3 years stocks tanked. Hurd's Hellish Oracle strips workers' rights and workers feel disposable. Selfish Hurd on Oracle Diamond Time has negative press on the web scrubbed. News Corp and their henchmen are still only 1/4 of the evil mainstream media. Dig into the docs link under the video for a deeper understanding. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance. We never forgive. We never forget. Expect us.